This was the first visit of a high-level Chinese delegation to the country since the 20th National Congress of the Chinese Communist Party. The CPC delegation led by Chen Zhu will remain in Sri Lanka until the 18th of January. According to the Chinese embassy, the CPC delegation is scheduled to meet leaders of the government and political parties of Sri Lanka. The high-level Chinese delegation will attend an event to distribute essential school supplies and food packs worth around $60,000 to low-income families in the Pannila village in Horana tomorrow. The delegation will also host a briefing on the 20th CPC National Congress to promote the China-Sri Lanka bilateral relations and inter-parties exchanges. Chen Zhu started to work at the Department of Asian and African Affairs, Minister of Foreign Trade and Economic Cooperation in 1985. In 2019, he became Chief Inspector of the Discipline Inspection and Supervision Office of the Central Commission for Discipline Inspection and the National Supervisory Commission at the Office of the Central Commission for Foreign Affairs. In 2021, he was appointed as the Vice Minister of International Department of the Communist Party of China. The CPC International Department conducts all-round multi-channel, wide-scope and in-depth party-to-party exchanges and cooperation with more than 400 political parties and organizations in over 140 countries, most of which are either parties in office or parties participating in government. Meanwhile, the Indian Foreign Minister is to arrive in the country next week. He will visit Sri Lanka on the 19th and 20th. Foreign media had reported that these visits are extremely important to secure the $2.9 billion relief package under the International Monetary Fund's Extended Fund facility.
The Sethu Samudram shipping canal project, the subject of serious public discourse in India for many decades, has come to the limelight once again. What is the Sethu Samudram project? The Sethu Samudram shipping canal is a project proposed to create a shipping route in the shallow straits between India and Sri Lanka. This would provide a continuous navigable sea route, which is a shortcut when compared to the shipping route around Sri Lanka. According to experts, this project will have a severe impact to the operations of Colombo, Trincomalee and Hambantota ports. Experts further point out that the constant naval and deep-sea mining activities will have a negative impact on the fishing industry in Mannar. Why was the Sethu Samudram project delayed? The Indian public objected to this project, claiming that it will damage the Ram Sethu, also known as Adams Bridge. The Ram Sethu is a chain of limestone shoals between Rameswaram Island off the southern eastern coast of Tamil Nadu and Mannar Island on the northern western coast of Sri Lanka. It is of religious significance to Hindu devotees. What will happen to the project moving forward? The latest proposals suggest that the project be carried out in a manner which does not harm the Adams Bridge. Tamil Nadu BJP President K. Annamalai said his party is willing to work with the central government to support the Sethu Samudram project.
We have been speaking about the Sethu Samudram project since 2008. Even though the Tamil Nadu government wanted to implement the 4A renovations of the Congress government on the Sethu Samudram project, the BJP is against that. This renovation, which is 58 kilometers long, will damage the Adams Bridge. Therefore, if the government set aside the 4A renovation and selects another alternative, the BJP would extend its support. The Chief Minister must provide an explanation on this.
Presenting a proposal to the state legislature, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, M.K. Stalin, expressed the following views regarding the matter.
If the Sethu Samudram project is completed, our income will increase because the distance to travel around Sri Lanka will reduce. This will allow fishermen to travel from the Bay of Mannar to the Pork Strait. Countries including Sri Lanka will be banned from exchanging Indian products. It will strengthen the trade economy of the country. Therefore, the central government must immediately intervene to implement the Sethu Samudram project. The government of Tamil Nadu must support it as well.
The Ministry of Power and Energy states that the ministry has signed off on the regulations finalizing the legal framework for offshore oil and gas exploration investments in Sri Lanka. The Petroleum Development Authority hopes to recommence work on exploration of assets in about 900 blocks identified around the country in the Sea of Sri Lanka with suitable investors. The extraordinary Gazette notification was issued containing directives related to the exploration and investment of mineral resources. According to the Gazette, the Petroleum Development Authority of Sri Lanka may call for expressions of interest from any person for joint studies within the designated area defined and demarcated by the authority. If any person wishes to submit the expressions of interest, shall submit to the Director General of the authority a proposed work program and expected time frame for the completion of work. Upon the receipt of expression of interest and the proposed work program and expected time frame for the completion of the work, the Director General shall refer such documents to the Board of Directors together with a report expressing the suitability, experience, reputation and financial capability of the person who has submitted expression of interest. The board may, on the consideration of the matters contained in the report and any recommendations, if any, grant approval to the Director General to issue request for proposals, including the Model Joint Study Agreement for joint study proponents.